the answer? There is no answer. That's the thing. You ask what the answer is? There is no answer. It depends who's asking the question. If it's a secular American Jew that's totally surprised that all these people that he thought that he was allies with and he fought for all these years, they're totally devastated. If it's a Jew from Brooklyn that's my father's age, he says, duh, I told you so. If it's a girl that you know from the burner scene that's Jewish and doesn't want to go to parties because she doesn't know who hates her and who's her enemy and who's her friend, what do? The answer is that you don't do anything, because what are you going to do? Advocate for Jewish people? Education does help a certain way, and that is a good idea. Most of the advocacy I do or talking I do online is for my fellow Jews. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything. And the answer is to do just the opposite. You're not going to go to the world. They're not going to give you your approval. They're not going to give you your empathy. They're not going to give you your sympathy. That's done. You'll get it from certain segments in America, and that's it. The way you do in this situation is you turn inwards to yourself. Become a physically stronger person, a mentally stronger person. That's the answer. The answer is this way within. Because what are you going to do? Protect yourself? If the police are not going to protect yourself in New York City against some mob of leftists or Muslims, you're done. There's no hope. Okay? Or in California or in any of these places. So, because if you notice, when an anti-Semite talks to a Jew, again, legally he can't beat him up. But you could tell the contempt and they're not scared of him. No anti-Semite comes over to a Jewish person scared. They come over with contempt and hate. Now, there's a difference between the leftist hate, which is shrill and very heady, and it's like, "Rah!" And they're basically, the hatred isn't against the Jewish people, it's against the whole system and against their life and against their parents. Or when they make like a Muslim-style person, their hatred's much more bassy. Not just because where they come from, because it's utter contempt for the other person's being. The answer is, take care of yourself, become better.